Hi, and welcome back to Wrap It Up Wednesdays on Adventures with Piccadilly. Today I'm going to be showing you the first of two wraps that I wore on a recent trip out of town. I tend to be a minimalist packer, at least I try to be a minimalist packer, so in knowing that we were going out of town for a couple of days, I wanted to limit myself to one shaper and two scarves, but to see how different of styles I could wear. So this first wrap I'm going to show you is a little bit more of an out there style than what I typically wear. It's because I was wearing it specifically as part of a cosplay bounding outfit that I wore as Dorothy when we went to the Land of Oz. Pictures. So this is again not my traditional style, but I'm actually going to show you how to use it in a more traditional style as well. So let's get started. First, what I'm going to do is take my first scarf. Now, both of these scarves are Rapunzel 2-in-1s, and I like these because they're super light and flexible so that when you're layering them, it doesn't make the wrap itself too bulky. I've even done wraps with 3 of these, and it's not that bulky. So we're gonna start with the first color. This is the color that you want as your base. And I'm gonna open it up all the way, fold the top back just a little so that I'm not wider than the length or we're gonna say circumference of my head plus shaper. You get a feel for that the more you wrap, but when I first started, I had to redo that like 50 times every time I wore a wrap. So don't be discouraged if you find yourself with that first step having to redo it until you get it right. I promise it comes. So got our first, just tied in the back and even tails brought to the sides, simple. Now with the second wrap, I fold it into a bit of a thin strap because I want it to kind of look like a headband. So I'm gonna put it middle-ish, not too high, not too low. Again, exactly at the middle. And then I'm gonna bring it back and tie it at the nape of my neck again. So from that, I end up with 2 sets of tails on either side. And then to make Dorothy's kind of pigtail looks, all I do is a rope twist on both sides. So I take the first side, twist, 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 and hold it under my arm. Twist in the same direction. Look at that. See that dingly? Get the dingly out. Twist in the same direction, and then twist them together in the opposite direction. Now, when you get to the end, there's a couple of ways that you can secure this. The easiest way is to just put like a scrunchie or a rubber band on it, and that will hold together perfectly right there. Another option you can do is either tie them together or tie one around the other. I tend to use the one around the other method. I think it's a little bit prettier, although with the tails it's kind of pulls out. And so it will stay like that. Over the course of a full day, walking a lot, literally on a mountain, it got a little loose and I ended up retying it, but it stays shockingly well for just a very simple kind of thing. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Twist, 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 twist. Now, if I were really smart, what I would do is twist the opposite way of the one I did this side. That's like some next level thinking, and honestly didn't even occur to me the first time I wore this wrap. And that only matters because you can sort of see it. And so the question is, do you want your spirals to run the same or mirror? I tend to like things on either side to be mirror. And we're gonna, again, twist them together the opposite direction. And so I just invert the way I start the twist. If you like them to be the same, go ahead and do them the same way. If you literally don't care, then do whatever feels comfortable for you. Like I said, that's like some big brain stuff right there, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. This is how I wore my wrap in my Dorothy bounding / cosplay outfit. But I typically wouldn't wear just two tails dangling like this. Just not my style. Plenty of people do and they love it and that's great. It's just not really me. So an alternative that you can do is take both of these around and just wear them as in the kind of top of the scarf. Now you have tails to deal with here, and so to me the fringe gets a little annoying and it's a little bit too much, not too much, but it's a lot to kind of pack away. So I'm not going to take the time to do that in this video, but you can. It's not really that hard. You just kind of tuck, 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 tuck. Actually, yeah, I've basically done it there. But so this is a much more me style wrap. So a little bit more than I typically wear, but definitely great alternative to the tails. But it's nice that you can quickly and easily change between both. I hope you enjoyed this wrap. Let me know in the comments if you did, if you have any other styles that you'd like me to try out, if you have any questions. I can't wait to see you again next week. Thanks, bye-bye.